I'm Addison Smith with Campus Reform. We're at Arkansas State University today, seeing if students can guess what the current U.S. national debt is. After we reveal that $28.8 trillion price tag to them, we're going to be talking to them about Biden's proposed $3.5 trillion spending package. Do students think that we should be spending such exorbitant amounts of money given how much debt we're currently in? And do they fear that spending all this money is eventually going to reach a breaking point and we're going to see a collapse in our economy? Let's see what they have to say. If you had to take a guess as to what the current United States national debt is, what would you say it's at right now?
I say 50 million.
Probably a couple billion, at least.
Try a little higher.
Isn't there like trillions or something like that?
21 trillion or something like that. Like, it's a big number.
21 trillion, give me a number.
I was gonna say like in the billions.
I'd say 22 trillion.
And probably over a trillion. 2030.
It's 28 trillion. 800 billion, almost at 29 trillion, and so on and so on and so on.
Oh my gosh.
I was way off.
That's insane. That's insane.
We need to find some money. That's a huge amount of money.
Why are we so far in debt?
It really doesn't surprise me, honestly. I mean, I can see us having that, but I didn't think it'd be that much.
You hear a number like that, and it's almost impossible to fathom. So I have a visual that I want to show you. This is actually from the U.S. national debt in 2017. This is the Statue of Liberty, and all of these green boxes, all these pallets you see represent $100 bills. Add $8 trillion to that, and that's our national debt.
Yeah, that makes you nervous.
So that's enough to put 131 million people through 4 years of college. It's enough to buy 93,000 Boeing 777 commercial airplanes. We incur enough debt every 7 seconds to put someone through college. You think that's sustainable?
No.
That's kind of unbelievable. It doesn't really make sense.
Right now, President Joe Biden is pushing for a $3.5 trillion spending package. Included in the bill is things like universal pre-K, 2 free years of community college, funding for green housing projects and public housing projects. You think we should be spending all of that money on these projects right now? Do you think that the taxpayers should have to pick up the tab for someone's kindergarten education or community college?
That's a big no.
The 2 year, I do like that, but at the same time, it can be held back a little bit.
Some of the things that he would be paying for does sound nice to have, but it's hurting somebody. I mean, you might be giving all those things, but somebody's paying for it.
You think we should spend that money?
Yeah, like use it for a good cause, yeah.
I honestly feel like since we're so far in debt at this point, it doesn't matter.
If the money is going to be spent, it should be spent towards helping the citizens of the United States.
If we divided the debt up among all U.S. citizens, everyone would be in debt $86,000. And that's just going to keep adding up the more that the government's spending. So now do you see how this might be harming the citizens?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that.
Change your mind?
Yeah.
Would you be okay with paying for someone else's community college?
Yeah, every time you put it like that, I mean, it's always like a no because you're already paying for your own things.
It's the land of the free. You know, you get to make your own decisions, but we also have to take that responsibility on. I have to be able to come up with my own means, you know.
I think we should honestly pay our debt off. It's just going to keep building up. They don't care. They're going to spend the money no matter what. They're going to make us pay.
Seeing what our government's already spending taxes on, do you trust them to actually put this towards something useful?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really trust the government to put our tax money effectively towards anything.
Do you think that this is sustainable, or are you worried that eventually we're going to see an economic collapse if we keep spending like this?
There will probably be an economic collapse eventually.
I don't think that's sustainable. I mean, I'm not sure how they're dealing with it, but they're dealing with it somehow.
It's gonna be a problem. I just hope I'm not around. I hope I'm good.
Passing all of these spending packages and stuff, that burden now falls on the taxpayer to pay back.
Yeah, and then everything don't start rising in prices and stuff.
Did I change your mind?
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Right
you
on.
did change my mind.
So maybe not a fan of this.
No, absolutely not. I'm not a big fan of Joe Biden either.
Hi, I'm Ophelia Jacobson with Campus Reform. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, I can guarantee you're going to like the other videos on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe here. And if you haven't seen our latest video, you can watch that right here.